Alright, YouTube, here's my update on the Ford Expedition. I've driven it for exactly 3,300 miles now. It's been about 2 or 3 months, I think, maybe a little more, I don't remember. But let's do the good, bad, and the ugly. What I like about this truck, what I don't like, and how it's been so far. So far, the fuel mileage has not been that bad. See, I'll go to it. That's my average for the last couple days, and it's been all city. I do drive with a bit of a heavy foot. I'm not in the back of the pack for sure. If I drove for economy, I can get that up 17, 18. On the interstate, it's in the 20s, deep in the 20s, which is pretty good. Let's see, what else am I? One thing I have found is I went from owning a silver vehicle to this, and this thing is incredibly difficult to keep clean. If you look at it, all the water spots and the dirt on the outside, it is so hard to keep this truck clean. It's so noticeable. I'll get outside and do a walk around too. One thing I've done since I got the truck, you can notice I have a tint strip up here. I got all my windows tinted, pretty dark, to at least what's legal here in Louisiana. Let's see, things in the interior that I've already said. I like the air conditioned seats. I haven't had anything break. When I first got the truck, if you remember, there was no cover for the sunshade. I went to the junkyard and they had a Lincoln Navigator with one, just like how mine's supposed to be. And now I have one. Let's see, we'll step out the vehicle and we'll give a look around. I can give you some things I like and don't like on the outside. I like my power running boards. You can see the truck looks pretty good with the dark windows. One thing I don't like is, I think it's just the Ford pads. These wheels get so dirty with brake dust. You can see some of it trying to build up on the inside there. I go for 2 weeks without washing this thing. This wheel's red, both of them. The back ones don't really do it. You can see how much cleaner the back looks than the front. And this is after, you know, the expensive car wash. You can see just how the dirt shows up on this truck. That's one thing I don't like. I mean, it looks good, it looks fantastic when it's clean, but you have to clean it every other day. So I got it nice and dark in there. Got the pumpkin for Halloween there. Something I still got to fix is this driver's side mirror. The motor Ford's broken, so it just kind of flops around. So if I shut the door, half the time it'll move slightly. I got to roll the window down to reset it to where I can see. Something I do like that I didn't show in the first video because I didn't have to put gas in it yet. This has a capless gas system, which is very, I don't know, intuitive. However, I have a feeling that this will be the cause of some vapor codes later. Let's see, one thing I don't like back here, I can show y'all. One, the automatic tailgate's a little bit slow, but not that bad. I can make do with that. The problem I have with it, the button to close it is right here. I happen to be 6'3", 6'4" on a good day. My head already bumps this right here. I hit that button and go to duck out the way half the time, and this thing will knock me in the head, because I got to get out from under this thing before it shuts down on me. That gives you about 2 seconds to do that, but still, it'd be so much easier if they had a button up here where I could press a button there to make the door shut. That's my one complaint with back here. It's nice having all this space because they usually only hold 4 people. On occasion, I've had to fold one of the seats up for an extra person. Doing this video, I picked up my oil for my first oil change since I got this thing. Yeah, I'm at 3,300 miles, but from the horror stories I've read of this engine, they say change your oil every 3,000 to 4,000 miles and you shouldn't have any problems. Go over that and it might start having the problems people talk about this engine having. like cam phasers and stuff like that. This is an older model of the engine, or more recent model, newer. So it shouldn't really have those problems, but you never know. Otherwise, that's about it for the update on truck-wise. It's still running good, still running quiet, clean, happy. Still looks good. I gotta do, this headlight over here I noticed is loose. You see it moving there? It's not really that, it's not gonna fall out of there. It's bolted at the top. It's just supposed to have little grommets that hold it tight. What's funny is people on the interstate don't like it because it's constantly doing that. Because people flash their lights at me pretty often. Another thing that's not related to the truck, I gotta put tires on this thing like real soon. Last time I went across the state, I had a really bad shakeout of one of these back tires. About 65 miles an hour. I got to the point to where I got off the interstate and went slower, so it wasn't so bad. But yeah, that's about it for the 3,000 mile update. I'm enjoying the truck a lot. It's doing everything I need it to do, with the exception of it not being a pickup truck anymore. There's been a few times I needed a pickup truck recently. I had to go pick my trailer up, but you know, I accepted that when I bought this. So, not complaining, just pointing that out. So, if you liked videos, comment, rate, subscribe. Have an awesome day.